If you're listening to Noe Ramirez, then that means this must be a new episode of College Speaks. And you are, so it is. In today's episode, Gray, Star, and myself talk about the real cost of attending college. What's up with the cost of textbooks? We might have gotten sidetracked and talked a little bit about Coachella. Should college be free? We briefly touch on the drama starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. All that and then some more on this episode of College Speaks.
This is Star Posner,
Grayson, Melner,
Shyla Calloway,
Noe Ramirez, and you're listening to College Speaks. Hi, this is Noe Ramirez, and you're listening to the newest episode of College Speaks. Unfortunately, Shy is out today, again, but she's going to get better, and she's going to be back real soon. Who else I got with me today?
I'm Star Posner.
I'm Grayson, Melner.
Okay, what's with the giggling so far?
Nothing. It was just, I don't know, I had a nice jolly laugh, I don't know.
I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm trying to get the energy going real fast.
A little new.
Yeah.
New switch up.
How's everybody doing so far?
Doing pretty good. I can't complain. There's actually technically it would be tomorrow, 1 month until we graduate. 1 month.
What are you getting me for your graduation? What are you getting me for graduation?
I will be possibly getting you a Red Bull, and that will be if it can come out of my wallet at that time. We'll
and
see.
that is a perfect
It's
gift.
a great gift, though. It's a
See,
good
for
gift.
someone like me, like the term love language?
Yes.
Gift receiving is my love language.
Oh, okay.
I feel love when people give me gifts.
I
Of
owe
course he
you a
says that.
Starbucks gift card. That's what I owe you.
So, how was everybody's Coachella weekend?
It was
I'm assuming
great.
that's why the song choices I've been hearing come out of your head.
Yes, even though I couldn't go, I'm watching the YouTube lives of the Coachellas.
Is there someone that, like, if they were headlining Coachella, you would have to go?
Janae Aiko. I was really sad when I couldn't go, but I just didn't have the money. Yeah, no.
You weren't going to hop the fence. Have you seen the videos of the people hopping the fence?
Yeah.
It looks like a zombie movie.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I can't even think. There's so many artists that like I want to go see, and that I can't even. I would just go. I need to go.
It
gonna
seems
be
like
soon.
a fun-ish kind of experience. Like Burning Man never had any appeal to me because I'm like, who wants to stand out in the sun all day?
And live in a tent or a mobile home.
Weird
But
yurt.
isn't that
Most
the
fun.
same what Coachella does too?
No, they don't have. Well, Burning Man isn't like a music venue kind of thing. It's like an art space.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like, art. Ugh. I'm just kidding. But
Coming from an art major is crazy, technically.
like singing, dancing, like vibes are cute. I could probably vibe at a Coachella. I don't know who I would. Maybe if Janelle Monáe was headlining or something, I would want to go. But I missed the Beyonce one,
Ooh.
but I also was like, how old was I? I was probably old enough to go. But yeah, like if you watch the Beyonce
No, that was
Coachella movie,
Oh,
yeah, that was like, you can't argue that she isn't the greatest living performer alive today.
Okay, well, I mean, you could argue it. You could argue it.
To who? Who's
else
comparable?
Bruno.
That is a crazy
No,
take.
that is not. If you've ever been to a Bruno show, I can guarantee you that is not a crazy take. Like
Front row at Beyonce. This is no Bruno.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. The way that Bruno operates, I was in awe. Also, it was worth the money, 100%.
I'll have to see him. I do like Bruno.
I was so sad when I didn't see him when he opened here because they opened the tour here, and I was like, oh, I really wanted to, but tickets were so expensive.
A friend of mine, she worked at like the venue where they named him, like they gave him the street name, and she's like, he's very small.
Oh no, he's a very small man.
He's a very small man, but his charisma is like off the charts.
Yeah, 100%. One thing for the Coachella weekend. So I swear that California in previous years have had like a curfew. Of 11 o'clock normally that they can't go past. Justin Bieber started at like 11:30.
Justin's set was really good too.
And it was great,
Yeah.
but it went till 1 a.m. I don't think I've ever seen a performance from Coachella go that long. Like at
That's
least
because it's Justin.
That's what I think, but it's also like there were so many like fines and stuff that if like you would get fined like $60K a minute, you were over. Because, I mean, one, they have to keep a tight schedule because of just artists and that wise, but, like, that's crazy.
Well, Justin hasn't performed in forever, right?
No.
This is like his
This
first
was,
time
like,
he's performed
yeah.
in years.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really understood the Justin hate. Like, he's always had a great voice. And I honestly think it's gotten better as he's gotten older. I think if he came out with another album now, it would do huge numbers.
Did you listen to the new album?
To be honest, I haven't.
It's honestly, it's not a bad listen. Like
Yeah.
I think it's what, like an hour and a half.
He has a
long
great
or
voice.
something?
He's a great
But-
performer. You can't argue. He was raised as a performer.
Oh yeah, born
Yeah.
into it. You've also seen where it drives him crazy. You know, it's not clocking to you.
Arguably, he's the most successful product of YouTube fame. Justin, we'd love to have you on.
I love I love this Justin Bieber
Hey
conversation.
Justin, if you can find my Instagram, I'm sure you got it if you're listening to this.
Justin,
So,
I would love to produce something for you. Put me in the booth.
put me on the line real quick, but
Oh, it reminds. Okay, sorry. We have to like 3 more minutes and then we have to move on. But have you guys seen the trailer for the Michael Jackson movie?
I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Like, I love Michael Jackson's music. The movie looks great, and it's his nephew who's doing it. He looks just like him, and I don't know what they're doing. They got the ChatGPT up in there with his voice or something. Because I'm like, that's too that sounds almost exactly like Michael.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that movie. So, hard launching. We all go see the Michael Jackson
I've been
movie.
seeing that because I've been going to which I don't normally do. I've been going to the movies a lot recently, and that keeps like playing in the theaters.
AMC A-list.
My friend has that, so she's been like, "Let's go to the movies." And there has been a few good movies that I've been wanting to see. Like, I wanted to see the Zendaya movie.
Mhm.
And
Did you
then
like it? Did you see it?
I did see it.
Did you see it?
I didn't.
Okay, no
It was-
spoilers. It's good.
It was it's good.
It's really
It was-
divisive. People are like,
it was crazy.
6'7".
It was crazy. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
did you? Okay, we have to move on.
Okay, we can.
I could
move
talk
on.
about that movie
I
for a
know.
while,
Oh,
but yeah. So moving on, we can, if you want us to get into the drama, hopefully we can have one episode where it's just movies.
Oh, it's called The Drama.
Yeah. Hopefully
It's
there's
literally called The Drama.
I would love to have just a movie episode, but
Yeah.
we'll see how that works out.
We'll
Maybe
see.
for our finale. Maybe for our finale. Let's soft
Or
launch
pop
that right
culture.
now.
Nice
Yeah.
little pop.
We are talking about the cost of college. And I feel like we've touched on it a couple of times. College is expensive. Shocker.
Yes.
News,
Yeah.
Yeah.
news alert. What's some things that you experienced when you first went into college that shocked you about how much money you're spending, how much money everything costs, things like that?
I mean, just seeing it, the tuition, it hurts. And I mean, even in the
Because
scenario,
you pay all out of pocket, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pay full cash, but
Full cash.
here,
You slap like an
yeah.
envelope full of cash on the register's office?
No, not an envelope. No, it's a stack.
It's a stack.
No band, and I spread it across the table. I make them count every single dollar that I put down. No. But it's where we're at here. We honestly, and for a lot of people, they go to in-state colleges, which helps. It helps with the discount, and people in colleges, they want locals because obviously that's the local community that you're growing up in. That's the push, and especially here at UNLV, we see that nonstop. Everything is built for locals here, but it's still way expensive. I mean, it's like when you think about the public college compared to private wise, even that changes so much. And it's like the fact that there's so much to choose from when it comes to college wise, but also it limits you when it comes to choosing, because it's like, oh, this option might be really, really good for me, but it's $70,000 more than this option would be. And okay, I could get by with this. It's a huge thing that you have to think about when you're choosing that kind of stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, college is expensive, and luckily for me, I haven't had to pay for my tuition because I got a scholarship. But I think if I didn't get that
Was it
scholarship,
like Legally Blonde? The admission video.
I keep talking about that. I'm like, if I ever go to law school, you best believe I'm gonna recreate that. But no, the scholarship, because like, if you're Native, there's a lot of resources for you. So if you're registered to a tribe, definitely look into like resources, especially at UNLV. You can get your tuition covered. Definitely look into that. And that's like part of the reason why I'm at school. That's part of any reason why I'm in school right now, is because I was like, oh, let me take advantage of this. Because I think if I wasn't offered that, I probably wouldn't be in school right now. Because college is just really expensive.
Can I ask a dumb question?
What's
Well,
the
like,
question?
Do they send you like a check, like how to like financial aid does it, or do they just be like register for classes and then it's over? Like, do you receive any money, or like how does that work?
No, they like cover your tuition. Like you have to fill out a form, and then you have to like show some proof of like your like tribal like affiliation. And then after they confirm that, then they just like, yeah, and then your cost is covered, and
I'm
you can
pretty
like
sure the
register into
school
classes.
takes more of the accountability for it than it on the other end.
See, so that's where I was confused, because I'm like, oh, it's probably like FAFSA where you get like a refund back or something, and that's how it works. I honestly don't know. So
yeah, I mean,
that
if
makes
there's
sense how you're explaining it.
Yeah. That's just how it works. Yeah, I mean, if there is like a little over, then yeah, you get like the rest, I guess. But like, yeah, your cost, it's covered, y'all. So if you're affiliated with any tribe, definitely check that out, because it's like, why not? Why not go to school?
Did you guys ever feel pressure to like kind of keep up with like everybody else, how they're spending money? Like everybody, I feel like most people, I would even go as far to say, here at UNLV use MacBooks. I don't very often see, what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. Windows computers. I don't really see those outside of like engineering students.
I feel there's a reason for that though.
Yeah, they definitely have like better applications for them.
Yeah.
But I'm like, so let me tell, I don't know if I've told this story before, but there was one semester when in class, everybody has their computers up except for me. I didn't have my computer that day. I don't know why. So I didn't have my computer for some reason. Everybody else has their computer. It's like a class of maybe 15 people. And my professor's like, okay, everybody take out a pen and paper because we're going to write something down. I was the only one in the class with pen and paper. Literally no one else had that. And I thought that was crazy because they don't really think it's necessary anymore because everybody's does everything on the computer. And even like from a practicality standpoint, I'm like, what are you supposed to do when your computer's dead or someone takes your computer? Like is that just like a skill that people aren't concerned with anymore? Writing?
I don't think
like physically
so.
writing. It's
I don't
very
think
weird.
so. Like even when I'm like substitute teaching, like I've noticed like children's like handwriting is getting like worse and like worse. Like it's becoming like almost like, what's the word?
Illiterate?
Yeah. Well, not. I don't know if that's the word
I
want to go for, but it's just harder to read.
Because they're stupid?
No, it's just because they don't have to do that anymore. They do everything on iPads and things, and a lot of the times the teachers will be like, just write it on a Google Doc and like send it to me. Like that's what like they're like, yeah, the teacher always like, they say my handwriting's really bad and they just tell me to write it on a Google Doc. Like I don't know if handwriting is even necessary, or like, do you guys remember when we had to do those like cursive classes? Like did you guys have to do that?
I had to learn cursive.
I did it, but I mean,
I don't know.
Some people can't read cursive anymore. American English cursive people just can't read anymore, which is insane to me. Like,
I mean,
I can't figure it out.
Roughly.
You can't read cursive?
No, I can to a good an extent, but like I'll still struggle at times.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally I would have had that in third grade, I think. I didn't start, or I stopped doing anything. I am that child, by the way. So I was.
I know you're younger than us, so I'm like, maybe they stopped it.
Do you remember getting an iPad in like elementary school?
I got an iPad by 5th grade, I think.
In like your school provided it to you?
Personal iPad. Wow. And then I had that from there all the way up till 12th fully. And even
when did ChatGPT? Sorry, I keep derailing.
ChatGPT was like sophomore year, junior. That was only like 2-3 years ago, probably. Everything for me has always been Google Doc, Google Slide, all of that.
Crazy.
But I can't write, I can't draw, I'm horrible. So I was that kid of literally, they were like, I want you to do the work, but I can't read this. So if you put it on a doc, at least I can read it and get through it. And for me also, it made my work quicker, because now I can type like 80 words per minute perfectly fine, and I'm quick on a keyboard and I can put my thoughts down instantly. All of my notes I will do on my iPad fully using an Apple Pencil, so I can erase it nonstop or fix it or just type it.
I find that crazy because I used to have to like write essays. Like I had timed essays that I had to like write.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
I had that for about a year.
When I took the ACT, I had to do a written essay. I don't think they do it anymore.
So I'll talk about that. I was the first year after COVID for ACTs, so no more writing.
Dang, that's crazy.
I didn't have, and my full test was online.
Wow.
So
wait, you weren't surrounded by people? It was just like,
no, I was. I was in a classroom of 30 people, because this was like 3 years ago, roughly. I sat down, room of people. We all had our iPads, took our 4 tests: math, reading, science, whatever, and didn't have, the writing was optional.
Did you have your headphones in?
We had headphones connected to the.
What, they let you listen to music?
No.
Oh, okay. It was like there was audio
test,
portions. Okay.
For audio, but. For that, and I flew through that test. I got done with every portion, and it's also what saved me getting into colleges. I got like a 28 on my ACT.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah. But my GPA was like a 2.3. I didn't do homework.
What's ACT out of 35?
36.
36, okay. I remember telling a coworker, this is like a famous story amongst my friends. Flippantly, I was like, yeah, I got like a 42 or something on my ACT. Because I had no idea what it was out of. I'm like, I know I did like fine. I didn't do great. But that
was his SAT
I had
score,
no
42,
I had no idea what I got. I was like, I got like a 42 or something.
Wow, you got extra
like,
credit.
Yeah. I was like, that's like normal, whatever. And then someone who's now my friend, Jenna, she like was like, that's not true. You did not get a 42 on your ACT. And then I immediately committed to it. I was like, no, I got a 42 on my ACT.
Uh-huh.
Like, sorry. I'm better. And so like she brings it up still to this day. Like I think we've known each other for like almost 4 years. That's my ACT story. Sorry.
That's when you just say, I know the owner.
Yeah, I know the owner of ACT. I know Jeff ACT. You don't know him? I keep losing my train of thought.
Well, going back to the cost of
Yeah,
tuition.
cost of college.
What would you say was the moment that you realized, like, whoa, college is kind of expensive? Was there ever
The books. It was the books. Because, like, I know classes are going to be expensive, and then the book is $200. What kind of book costs $200?
You know what? You got a point. $200 for a book is crazy.
Have you always bought physical books?
I always buy physical books. If there's no... Only if there's no physical copy edition, which is insane. I don't know why that's a thing. But we took a podcasting class, audio announcing that only had like a digital textbook, and I hated it. Me and Star took that like a year and a half ago, and that drove me crazy. We only used it like twice, and the book itself costs like $70.
Yeah, I was really annoyed at that.
And sometimes, not all the time, the book is written by the professor that's teaching you the class, so they get some kind of kickback for selling it. So that's probably why your book that's on like medieval literature is like $400.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, so all of my textbooks this year
Have been digital?
Fully digital, included with tuition.
Wow, really?
Well, yeah, because the way that they do it now, you get it through Canvas, and then they pull off to external links, but it's all tied into your tuition-wise and your class cost.
Whoa, that's weird.
Yeah, so I haven't bought any books this
I've
year.
never dealt with that.
Like, I just put a code in and I go to a website.
Wow. I remember, did you take the social media class?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Were we in that class together?
Yeah, I think so.
Did we have to buy that book? It was like that. It was like all online. But
no, we had to buy the book for his class specifically because it was like his specific written like book, and it was on a specific
he wrote
website.
it.
Yeah, and it was on a specific website.
They gotta be gaming this. Like, I swear.
Sorry to call you out, Professor, but we're just talking truth.
Well, just what account does it go into? Does it go into the class account or does it go into your account?
Like direct deposit from Wells Fargo.
I have no idea how that works.
Because I thought, to be honest, like what we said, it is kind of frustrating. But that specific case, like the homework was all done online through that textbook. So it was like I'm like, that's pretty efficient.
Yeah.
But then when you have to go back, transfer to Canvas, because UNLV uses Canvas. Mm-hmm. There was like some kind of weird delay where sometimes things were taking forever to grade. Yeah. And like that kind of frustrating.
I still have that with a lot of, especially my math classes, because they all use the Pearson for the homework or whatever. They'll just sit on that and they never grade it until forever.
I think I used Alex, ALEKS, for like my math stuff. But it was like, again, it's all online. Like, I need someone telling me stuff. I need to see I need to look in your eyes so you understand that I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Like, geometry was the only class in high school that I failed. And people find that shocking because geometry is literally the easiest. It's literally all angles. I could not, for the life of me.
I can't do shapes.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
No, I'm with you. I'm 100%. I can't do shapes and I can't do letters. Right now, I'm about to fail my advanced algebra for probably the second time. I can't do these dang letters.
Wow.
Like, I'll sit down, I'll be able to do the homework after like 3 hours on one assignment because it takes 37 times to do one question. But it's like, I'll feel like I understand it. The minute I sit down on these quizzes, bomb it. And also, like, these tests are hard, and I know they are because our mean score for like our exams have been 60%.
Wow. Is it curved?
Whole class. No, he's leaving them. And so my last two exams, I had a 61 and a 67. Sorry.
But it's not just you, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like,
that's where
I'm like,
not a single person can finish
wrong?
it.
Yeah.
Don't you see, like, there's a pattern here? Like, maybe we got to change things up.
Yeah. Have you ever had a professor that's like, well, first of all, I'm just going to say, I'm a really hard grader, and it's going to be really hard for you to get an A in this class. I'm like,
I don't like that.
That's weird. You should want everyone in your class to succeed.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you want to promote it?
Yeah.
Oh, there go my sunglasses.
Like, imagine being a professor that's like, everyone in my class gets an A, and it's like, here's the work that can show that they earned it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Everybody chill out.
Especially, I've had that, and also where professors are like, understand that a C is where you're starting.
Yeah.
Like, you need to work extraordinarily hard in order to get up to an A by the end of the year. And it's like, wouldn't you want to start off succeeding? Like, they'll be like, just think about it that way. Because the way, like, you're going to have to do everything to get up there. And that just sucks when you sit down for a class like, oh my God, I have to dread this class for the next 3.5 months or whatever you're going through. And it's just, there's got to be better ways. And especially when we're paying this much, coming back to the cost.
Thank you.
Yep. Hold on. You just, you want to pay for classes that you're going to want to take and not fail 3 times, like Math 124.
Let me just ask you this. Okay, let me ask a question.
Okay.
Ask a question. Let me ask away. Let me backtrack. Okay. Beep. Backing up. Do you guys think that college should be free?
This is a hard question. Because I'm just like, I feel like it shouldn't be as expensive as it is. But I feel like, I don't know, when you think about everything that goes into college, maybe there does have to be some sort of fee. But I don't think it should be as expensive as it is.
Okay.
I don't know. I look at what the EU does, because for me, I have some weird scenarios with my descent-wise. I have descent all the way back to Croatia. We know where it is. I'm trying to get my Croatian citizenship right now. But, like, if I get my...
Hrjavec from Shark Tank, right? Yeah. What's his first name?
What is it?
Wes. Who's Hrjavec from Shark Tank? Is Wes gone? Wes is gone. Wes is out of the studio.
Yep, that sounds about right. Oh, he's running back. I see. You must have heard that from down the hallway.
What?
Anyways,
No.
But I have Croatian descent, and then I'm going to be, like, trying to get my citizenship. But if I get my citizenship anywhere in the EU, I can go to college for free. And
do you think you do that for, like, a master's degree?
I honestly just want to do it for a year abroad, to be honest.
That'd be really cool.
For me, I'm looking at, like, Amsterdam, somewhere over in that region. I want to
Amsterdam
go
was
to.
cool. I've been there.
Oh.
See, no big deal.
Brag alert. He's like, I was on a bicycle in Amsterdam. No
I
big
wish.
deal.
I actually was.
Were you really?
Yeah, I went on like a bicycle tour when I was there. I went on like a European tour for like 2 weeks, and we went to Amsterdam, we went to London, we went to like a bunch of different places.
School trip or
no? It was like separate. Like I paid for me and my friend. Like we paid out of pocket, and it was just like a summer trip. And then I ended up extending my trip because my sister was out there, and I was out in Europe for 2.5 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A lot of baguettes.
Yeah, no big deal, no big deal.
But something that okay, sorry, we have to.
No, it's okay. We're still just loop it back around.
Loop
if
it back
you
around.
find a way to loop it back, we're good.
I personally believe college should be free. I don't think there's anything. I personally don't see a downside to having as much education as possible, and I feel like it runs congruently with the kind of skeptics of like, why should we have free healthcare? People are going to abuse the healthcare system. How do you abuse a healthcare system?
Truly, I mean, how
do you abuse an education? You will leave college smarter than when you left in. You will leave any kind of class smarter than when you went into it. Yeah. There should be, first of all, academia is very elitist. There is like a huge barrier of entry for college, and I think that's totally wrong and unethical. We should be giving education, any kind of advancement to people that we can, because America's expensive. Everywhere's expensive. If you get a degree in America, you are bettering yourself. You are bettering yourself. You are bettering your community. You are bettering your family. And you can use that education anywhere. True. Period. Going back to healthcare, like, no one's going to be sitting down in a medical office being like, I've decided to abuse the healthcare system today. Like, I could either go see The Drama starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, or I could abuse the American healthcare system today by getting 18 veneers. No dentist is going to give you 18 veneers in one sitting. Does that make sense? I'm just saying. Like,
but what about 18 pills of Vicodin?
18 pills. No one's going to provide you 18 pills of Vicodin. They're going to actually check you out.
But if you have free healthcare, right? So this is the whole thing, though. If you have free healthcare, that's less money going to healthcare systems, which means we lose quality in healthcare, which means with that, there's more sketchy doctors like that, of where you can have people who are hopping around. I mean, we had this issue like roughly, 35, 50 years ago or whatever, where people were jumping state to state trying to get pain pills because, they, especially right when Oxy hit the market, You know, you get hooked on it, and then you can't get it from this doctor. Okay, we're going to go to the next state where hopefully they don't have my name so I can get more pills there for my back hurts so bad. Oh, my Lord.
People do that now anyway. They go to Canada, they go to Mexico, which people can go to Canada too for cheaper drugs. It's not only Mexico. Like, they go wherever they want for cheaper drugs. Like, let's keep them here in America. You don't need name brand drugs because also this is a college podcast. You do not need like Dayquil. You can get like at CVS, you can get like the exact same ingredients of what Dayquil is for like $14 cheaper. They're literally right next to each other.
That's a good point.
On the shelf. You do not need to pay so much money for a college education when you are learning. You are learning something. You are trying to better yourself. That should not be like gated. We should be breaking down the barriers so people can better themselves and better everybody around them.
I think it's a weird concept when like people try to go to college to get a higher paying job, but then once they get that higher paying job, most of that money is going towards like the loans that they have to pay off.
Yeah.
Which I'm just like, okay, so you spent all this time and then now you got to use all that money you're making just to pay off your loans. I feel like that is a really weird concept.
Yeah. And it's like going to school, getting a degree in, let's say, education, then you can get a job as an elementary school teacher. But you can only make so much because, well, a whole nother thing. Education is not respected in America, specifically teachers. They are not respected.
Yeah.
In a lot of countries.
And so you have to then go, okay, well, let me go back to school and get a master's degree. And now you're overqualified to work in that same elementary school. So you're going to have a harder time finding a job. And now you're competing with charter schools, which have a much lower barrier for entry for the teachers that are teaching your children. That is irresponsible and it's unethical. And we need to create systems that benefit everyone who says, I want to get an education. Why are we not doing that? Why is that a problem? Why do you have an issue with that? Ladies and gentlemen at home listening to this on the radio, you should want to better yourself. You should want to better other people.
And not pay for it.
So
overall, essentially take out all world-class levels.
Absolutely.
No middle class, no high class, just
Absolutely.
Everybody's perfect.
This is an anti-capitalist podcast. If you didn't know, we are all, well, I'm a millennial. You're what?
I'm Gen Z.
Gen Z. You're Gen
Z?
Alpha?
No,
You are Gen Alpha.
I am not Gen
Wes, can
I
we
was-
get
I was
can we
born
get the
in
fact check
06.
in that?
I was born in 06, not like 2010.
Wes is saying 06 is not Gen Alpha. So I retract
wait.
that. I'm sorry.
My heart and soul.
But he says 6'7" too much for someone who isn't Gen Alpha.
I said it once. He said it before me, this podcast, actually. I hope you know when you go back and edit this, you'll be like, yeah.
Yeah. I'll edit it and I'll give myself a much more generous.
He's actually going to cut that part out completely.
Yep, nothing at all.
You know what? At the end of the day, get an education.
Try.
It costs a lot, and there's a lot of reasons why someone wouldn't get an education today. 99% of those reasons are because of the cost. Because I can't afford to miss work and go to school. I can't afford to pay for a babysitter for my kid. I can't afford XYZ. Like, if I pay for this college class, I'm not gonna be able to make rent this month, or I'm not gonna be able to make groceries. And that's wrong. At the end of the day, that's wrong. You should be able to have opportunities available to you if you want them.
Yeah.
Especially in a place called America, which is like the whole point of what America is.
Welcome to the land of the free.
Yeah. Like, get an education if you can, and you should be able to.
Yeah,
for sure.
Agreed.
I got a little heated. Sorry, I got a little Beyonce heated on that. For College Speaks, this is Noe Ramirez.
I'm Star Posner.
Grayson, Melner.
Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.
Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the newest episode of College Speaks. Your support means everything. Check us out on Instagram at College Speaks Radio, or send us an email at collegespeaksradio@gmail.com.